Welcome back to another video here on Anth.Tech, and in this one we're going to be taking a look at my brand new laptop, which is the MacBook Pro 15 loaded. Let's go ahead and check this out. Okay, so like I said before, we're going to be taking a look at my brand new laptop, which is the MacBook Pro 15-inch, which I have right here. Now just taking a look at the quick specs on here. For the CPU, I'm running the Intel i7 2.9 GHz, and then for the RAM, I've got 16 gigabytes of RAM in here. And then just for the graphics card, I have the Radeon Pro 560, which is the loaded one that you can get in the 15-inch version, and then that has 4 gigabytes of on-storage video RAM. And then also the standard, just Intel HD Graphics 630, which has a built-in 1.5 gigs. So in total, I have 5.5 gigabytes of on-storage video RAM, and this is pretty much just the base specs that I have on here, and it does come with macOS High Sierra, and then I do expect macOS Mojave this fall when it does come available. So that's just the brief specs on the MacBook Pro, but let's go and dive into the review and in-depth specs and stuff like that on the MacBook Pro 15-inch. Okay, so here is my brand new laptop, which is the MacBook Pro 15-inch version. Now this is the one that you can get pretty much from Apple or Best Buy right off the stock, but it is also pretty much loaded. Now this is the space gray version. It does come in silver, but I decided to do this one because my whole setup has a bit of a darker theme, so I thought this would be perfect. Now the thickness is 15.5 millimeters, which is quite thin for a laptop like this. Now because this does have the TouchBar, it also includes Touch ID. So by tapping the sensor, you're in. No passcode, nothing like that is needed. So now taking a look inside, we have the TouchBar, keyboard, trackpad, and also the speakers on the left and the right. So here's what the keyboard sounds like. Now here's the trackpad, which is force touch. It doesn't actually move. Now up at the touch bar at the top, it does change on each program that you're in. So here I am in Photoshop, and we can change different colors and different functions very simply. So here if I change into simple colors, here I can change from different simple colors like red or whatever. Here's now CMYK colors, so I can change the cyan. And on the right by the touch bar, that is the final end result color. So I can use that to make a marker, I can use that to make any shape, any color that Photoshop allows. That's what that color is used for. Now changing back to different styles, here is a grayscale. So here I can change black and white, and then also RGB, so I can increase the red. And again, on the far right by the touch bar is the end color. Here we are now in Final Cut, and I can zoom in and out of a timeline very simple and very easily, which does actually increase workflow in the program and does make things a lot faster. Closing out of there, here I can change different functions like going to the blade, the hand tool, the magnifying glass, and just different things, especially volumes, very handy, and just a lot of things I can change in Final Cut. So now taking a look at probably the most controversial part about the laptop is how the reduction of the ports. So in here I just have 4 USB Type-C Thunderbolt 3 ports. That is a mouthful, but then we also have the auxiliary port on the right, and then here we are on the left, we have the other 2, so that way we have 4 USB Type 3 Thunderbolt 3 ports. So now here is just the screen, and everything on here is really great. Like I said before, this is the 15.4 inch version, and the resolution on here is 2880 by 1800, and it also does have a pixel count of 220 pixels per inch, and does support millions of colors with that P3 color gamut. And also the brightness does support 500 nits, which is really bright, especially if you're using this outdoors or any type of bright environment. Now here we are running Cinebench. Here's a CPU test, and this is at 800 times, so it is going to be a lot faster than a normal. So here we can just see the score on here does get 739, which is really impressive. Now taking a look at the score for the OpenGL test, running that now, this does combine the CPU and GPU together to really get a good collective score. And again, this one is at 400 times now, and then this score here we get 85 points, which blows everything away in the chart to the left. Now looking at Final Cut Pro performance, this is very smooth and very easy, especially compared to like my old computer, which was a custom built PC. It was not this smooth in Premiere. It just goes to show how well Final Cut is optimized in a MacBook. Now running Geekbench 4, this is also at 800 times, so it is going to move a little bit faster. So in here, we're getting 4,527 on the single core score, and then for multi-core, we're getting 15,604. Now for the GPU, running this here, again at 800 times, so it is going to be pretty fast. This one now we're getting 43,323. Now here I'm going to be showing you guys how my whole laptop is powered in my setup through one cable. So here I have this little ARC docking station that I got just from Amazon, and then here I have one cable just hanging off the back of the desk. By plugging that one cable in, it powers the monitor, so for video, charges the laptop, brings signal to my Bose Companion 5 speakers, also to the Yeti, and many other accessories, all through just one USB Type-C Thunderbolt 3 cable. That is still a mouthful, but everything is powered through one cable, which is really nice and good for cable management. Okay, that's going to wrap up the review over the 15-inch MacBook Pro. Hope you enjoyed, and if you did, the link to this laptop will be down below, and there'll be one link down there that will take you into Apple's website on the MacBook Pro, and another link down there will take you into Best Buy's website on the same exact model as this. That way it's quick and easy to find if you want to get the same exact one. Other than that though, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to drop a like on this video down below, as that really helps out. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click that bell notification. That way you don't miss out on any new Anth.Tech videos do go live. And that's it for this video, and as always, stay classy.